Student, in last video we have started our ninth chapter, that is basic geometrical ideas. In that we have learned line, different types of line, etc. In this video we will learn about curves, polygons and some new topics. See here. So first topic is curves. What are curves? The shapes or figures which are drawn freehand without lifting the pencil are called curves. Okay, if we draw any shape without lifting our hand, then such shapes are called as curves. So there are different types of curves. What are they? Let us see. See here, open curves. So what are open curves? The curves that do not have the same start and end point are called as open curves. This, see here, this curve is having different start and end point. So such curves are called as open curves. Okay. Now second type of curve is closed curve. So what are closed curves? The curves that have same start and end point. That means if we start from here, then we will end this curve here itself. That means it have the same point as a start point and end point. So such type of curves are called as closed curves. So these four are the examples of closed curve. Third type of curve is called as simple closed curve. What is simple closed curve? What is simple closed curve? The curve. See here. Here the simple closed curves are drawn. So when a closed curve does not cross over itself. Okay, it is not crossing anywhere on itself. So such type of curve are called as simple closed curve. But the curves which intersect at some point, that means a closed curve that crosses over itself, is called not simple closed curves. Okay. Now angles. So what are angles? See here. One angle I have drawn here. So how many things are shown here? See here. This B. So there are two rays, that is ray BA and ray BC, and they are intersecting at the common point B. So that B is nothing but the vertex of these angles. So what is vertex of the angle? The common end point at which both the rays meet each other or intersect each other is called vertex of that angle. And these are two sides of the angle because in these two sides the angle is formed. So these sides are nothing but the arms of this angle. And this the angle formed is shown by the yellow color here. And see here, 1 is written here. So we can name this angle as angle, simply angle B because it is formed at B, or angle 1, or angle ABC, or angle CBA. So in these four ways we can name the angle. Now let us learn some types of angles. See here. So in last video also we have seen different types of angles. So let us see some different types of angles, that is adjacent angles. So what are adjacent angles? See here. Here two angles are shown. One by one, only one single line, and one by double line. So these two angles are nothing but adjacent angles of each other. Why are they called adjacent angles? If two angles have the common arm, if two angles have the common arm, then these two angles are called as adjacent angles. See here, angle LOM and angle MON are adjacent angles as they have arm OM in common. But if we consider the angle NOL and angle NOM, then also it will have the same side, common ray, but it will not be the adjacent angles. Only the angles which have such type of common ray in between, those angles are called as adjacent angles. Now see here, interior and exterior of an angle. Let us see what are interior and exterior of an angle. So here two angles I have drawn here. So angle ABC and angle, this angle is also there. So in this angle ABC, these 2 points are shown here, that is point O and point N. So these are nothing but the exterior of the angles. Okay, but see here, again one point is also shown here, P, point P and point M. So these points are also near this angle, but these points are not called the These are also at the exterior of this angle. But in this angle, see here, in this angle, some points are drawn here. That is point Q, point S and point R, point T. So these are at the interior of the angle. So this part is called as interior of the angle and this part is called as exterior angle. See here, the point is given here. But if we extended this line, this ray BC, so here it is arrow. So we can extend this arm or this ray. Okay, at means it has no limit. It has no end point. So then also that point will be the outside of this angle. So such type of points are called as exterior of an angle. Such space is known as exterior of the angle and this is known as interior of the angle. Okay. Our next topic is polygons. Now what are polygons? See here. Simple closed curve formed with only line segments are called polygons. We have seen in last topic, we have seen different types of closed curve, simple closed curve and not simple closed curve. So the simple closed curve formed with only line segments, okay, that is not curve shape, only line segments are called polygons. A polygon can be drawn with 3 or more line segments. With the help of only 2 line segments, we cannot draw a polygon. It will not be a polygon, okay, because no angles will be, no closed shape will be drawn with the help of only 2 line segments. We require at least 3 line segments to draw a polygon. So a polygon can be drawn with 3 or more line segments. See here. I have drawn here a polygon. How many sides it has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is nothing but the polygon having 6 sides. It also have the 6 angles, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, angle E and angle F. And how many sides it has? And side AB, side BC, side CD, side DE and side EF. And these are if we consider about sides, then side AB and side BC will be the adjacent side. Side BC and side CD will be the adjacent side and so on. So these are nothing but the adjacent sides of each other. Then how many vertices I have shown here? So point A, point B, why they are called as vertices? Vertices is nothing but the plural of vertex. So we have seen vertex. What is vertex? The point at which 2 rays intersect each other and the angle is formed. That point is called as vertex. So vertex A, vertex B, vertex C, D and vertex E and vertex F. These 6 are nothing but the vertex or vertices of this polygon. Now what will be the adjacent vertices? See here. Adjacent vertices means they are nearer to each other. So vertex A and vertex B will be, vertex A and vertex B will be adjacent vertex of each other. Okay. Like that B and C will be adjacent vertex and so on. Now diagonals. What are diagonals? Diagonals are nothing but the lines which joins 2 angles but not adjacent angles. Okay, so line segment joining non-adjacent angles. These are the adjacent angles. And if I join A and C, then that line will be known as diagonal of this polygon. Okay, so how many diagonals I can draw? See here, I have drawn the diagonals, means leave this angle and join this one. Then join like that, join the lines angle B and angle D, and like that we can draw many diagonals in this polygon. So which are the diagonals I have shown here? AC, AD, AE, BD, BE, BF, CE, CF and DF. These are nothing but the diagonals of these polygons. Okay, so what are diagonals? The line segment joining the non-adjacent vertices are called diagonals of the polygon. Okay, now angle. How many angles? That also we have discussed. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, angle E and angle F. These are nothing but the angles of the polygon. Now we will see some polygons. See here. First, with the least line segments, we should have at least 3 line segments to draw a polygon. So let us see, having 3 sides. The polygon having 3 sides. This is nothing but the triangle. We are already aware of this figure. So triangle are polygons with 3 sides. This is nothing but the triangle. So how many angles it has? Angle A, angle B, angle C. That means 3 angles are there. And how many sides it has? And side AB, side BC and side CA or side AC. Okay. So now we will see some new concepts regarding these triangles. So median of a triangle. What is median of a triangle? The line segment joining a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side is called median of the triangle. See here. This is the vertex. How many vertices it has? 3 vertices. That is vertex P, vertex Q and vertex R. So if we join this vertex R with the midpoint of the opposite side. So which side is opposite to vertex R? Side PQ. And C is the midpoint of this PQ. So if we join this midpoint C with this vertex R, then we will get this RC. This line segment RC is nothing but the median of this triangle. Similarly, if we take out the midpoint A of this line segment RQ, and if we join this PA, then this also will be the median of this triangle. Similarly, this QB or BQ will also be the median of this triangle. So in this way, a triangle has 3 medians, and these 3 medians meets each other at a common point. If we denote this point as O, then that O is nothing but called as centroid of the triangle. What is it called? Centroid of the triangle. Similarly, if we join this vertex and the opposite line with the help of perpendicular. If we draw a perpendicular from the vertex to its opposite side, then also we will get some line segments there. But that type of line segment will be called as altitude